Took off work long before noon, just knew that I had to be in Nolan soon. Gotta get my seat before the game begins, before my boss starts bitching about my team again. Undefeated at the Dome, our time to shine. Dirty birds on the corner throwing up gang signs. Back in my house to watch the Drew. By the end of the third, dirty birds were through. It's the aerial assault with all the weapons. Just like I thought, the vultures kept stepping, chanting for the MVP in stride. Even the ground game was moving side to side. Then I put on the Green Day. I was pumping that song from the Gleason play. It was Who Dat, We Dat from the crowd noise. Gonna have a dynasty for Peyton's boys. Cruising past the knoll in my '07. Remember seeing those boys from heaven. They were in Miami to get that ring. Vultures up 25, can't get the bling. A year after breaking Marino, I heard the news. Master play caller singing the blues. Roger goes on TV and he starts to say, it's all about making those darn Saints pay. Cause the boys in the Dome got the shaft. Not allowed to win unless owned by Kraft. Bounty Gate wasn't ever legit, just keeping us from another championship. Drew's throwing up numbers, he's on pace. Got all the weapons to win that race. Some players are favorites of mine. Some got traded, one's doing time. The Ryan years put me on the fence. Not even elite can win without defense. I said it before, I said it in '09. Gotta have a top 10 if you want to shine. Cause the boys in the Dome are always first. You come talking that trash will make you look the worst. Bounty Gate wasn't ever legit, just keeping us from another championship. Bored as hell till the season begins. Just wanna wear my jersey and hang with my friends. It's game day, here with the fans, that's my thing. I pulled up in my black and gold Stang. Saints put up 40 and I start drinking. Other teams got the ball, but they start stinking. Now I gotta get my girl to rock that body. Knew just what to buy my Saints hottie. Another girl I brought to the pad. She wasn't a fan, only made me mad. Said something that was so wrong. Said another number 9 was better. What a ding-dong. Started talking smack from Dallas, you know. Said something about needing to watch the Jerry show. Her friends stood up and they started to shout. Then Drew went deep and knocked the team right out. Cause the boys in the Dome are super saints. Can't talk no trash or file a complaint. Breaking all the records makes us legit. Going back to the big game, not gonna quit. Since the rebirth, franchise been like gold. Kings of the South, a dynasty foretold. Year in, year out, the battles rage on. But good shall overcome evil, so saith the Sean. On the road or at home, got my fandom on wherever I may roam. Fake fans showing up when evil teams win. They got no heart, start running when the losing begins. Growing up a Who Dat was like living in exile. If there was a way to lose, we would, we were in denial. Who Dat Nation never gave up, we never fled. Even when the storm hit, the league said we were dead. But real fans never give up and never flee. 42 years a loser before we got the breeze. It was Cinderella when I went to the peaks. Ended up prophesizing things to come, just wanted to eat. Cause the boys in the Dome always play hard. You come talking that trash, we're going schoolyard. Roger's words in 12 weren't even legit, just keeping us from another championship. Left that night in September with all the knowing. Got my gear, had to spread the word and start my showing. 11 years in before the night of 12 strong. Pundit said Drew was done, they had it all wrong. After 3 years down, the crew got back with a division crown and a championship cap. The new year came, the media was lame. Said no one could win 3 against the same. It was time for the Dennis D to shine. They declawed the big cat, it was our time. On the road with just 2 games from the feast. A chance to defeat the beast from the east. We were down, maybe for the count. But Drew cut loose and points started to mount. And then Will went deep from 43. Just in time to give us the lead. We were on our way, going back to the show, but got beat with only 10 on a long fluke throw. After 17, one thing's for sure, the rebuild's done and Sean had the cure. Cause the Boyz in the Dome are always playing hard. You come talking that trash, we're going schoolyard. Roger's words in 12 weren't even legit, just keeping us from another championship. Saw the resurrection, Boom and Zoom leading the way. Now Drew signed for 2, he's here to stay. This dynasty rose from the storm, with a coach and quarterback above the norm. The league and its evil teams, always trying to stop Who Dat Nation from reaching the dream. But it's our destiny and in the zodiac, Drew's got all the weapons and on the attack. Cause the Boyz in the Dome are always going yard. You come talking that trash, we're going Beauregard. Conspiracies are to keep us from being legit. Not gonna quit, gonna have another championship.